Okay, so boom, true or false? Your dick gotta be smaller than your racism for you to indict a woman for buying a house. Whole time, you a 34-time convicted felon, and your ass would have more had your homegirl not bumped for you. And let's be clear, okay, what your homegirl didn't say is that you didn't steal them classified documents that had them hidden in your house where they weren't supposed to be. Nor did she say that there was not probable cause to try your ass for that shit. What she said was appointing Jack Smith to handle that case was unconstitutional because Congress wasn't involved. What she did was give your ass a loophole to get you up out your situation. Same way I wish Obama would have found a loophole to make sure Merrick Garland was a Supreme Court justice instead of Attorney General. But you know what? This is the one time I give credit to his anti-DEI racism, because the one thing he won't allow is for a black woman to have more than him. Be clear, he was convicted of 34 felonies, but he was facing like 90 something. The homegirl Letitia, they only hit her with about one in a possible. If you play spades, you caught it. New York Attorney General Letitia James has been indicted on 2 counts, one being mortgage fraud, the other being lying. Again, one in a possible. Now, according to this old thin-ass 4-page indictment, to be clear, my law school briefs and 1L were longer than this, and them cases was make-believe. Apparently, Letitia bought a 3-bedroom house back in 2020 out in Virginia that she said she was using as her second property, or her secondary property. Now, what it sounds like is Donovan and them is mad because allegedly Letitia said that this was going to be her secondary property and she never stayed there. She ended up renting it out. Now, I don't know, you heard through the grapevine, or maybe I'm making this up. It sounds like her cousins and them was living in that house, but that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. So now, because she allegedly said whatever them people saying she said, because it's not clear in this indictment, it sounds like her loan was about 3%, and had she not allegedly said whatever it is they think she said, then her loan would have been 3.815%. Okay, so now Donovan is claiming that Tish made about $18,933 in profit from that house over the course of 5 years. That's about $3,600 a year. My homegirl rent is $3,600 a month. That woman's salary is $220,000 a year. I want y'all to keep that in mind. Meanwhile, let's not forget that Donovan ended up convicted after a multi-year investigation, 900,000 documents, and however many witnesses that proved that he was lying and misleading banks, overstating the value of his assets to the tune of fraudulently acquiring over $300 million in loans. Meanwhile, the government is shut down. Ain't nobody getting paid. Services getting cut off left and right. This is costing us, the American taxpayers, money for them to investigate this and try this in court, okay? And the only revenue that Trump is making right now is for himself. But you know what? Maybe this will hit home with the black Trump supporters, because what it sounds like is he don't like house niggas either. Ain't they putting a 2-year moratorium on HUD or something like that, or getting rid?